Welcome back to the Champ Outdoors. This week, I'm going fishing in my first tournament in probably about 3 years. Well, you'll get to see how that goes. So, let's get to it. There we go. Little one. Alright. Well, at least I know there's fish in this lake. That's interesting. It wasn't a very hard hit either. There we go. There we go. That's a fish. Stay down, stay down. Yep. How are you hooked? There we go. I don't think it's a keeper. Alright. Alright, come on. Pretty sure it's not a keeper. Close, throw on the board just to get, what, 13 inches, you think? Hey. Definitely lively. Oh yeah. Not even 12. Okay. So, that one I was just swimming the swim bait up shallow, and he came up, hit it.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
So we're up here, first tournament of the year, on a power plant lake called Thomas Hill. We had some boat issues first thing this morning, which has kind of changed my plan for the day. My original plan for the day was to bounce around from covering a lot of different spots, a lot of different water, hitting flooded bushes and things like that. And with mechanical issues, I can't do that effectively. So we've come up with a warm water discharge arm to where water is almost 80 degrees, and hopefully we should be able to scrounge something together up here. Kind of struggling so far today, but we're basically just working this rock bank for all it's worth, because there's brush piles out off it in about 16-20 foot water, so we're able to fish from 0 to 20 foot water in a single cast and pretty effectively. There is current in here, but this is kind of in a slight break. It basically opens up to like a lake up here, and like I said, it's not part of our original plan, but we kind of had a curveball first thing this morning, so we're adjusting and just trying to work something out here and squeeze something out, see what we can do. So missed 2 fish on this bait right here. It's a swim bait rigged up basically like on a shaky head. So it's just a ball jig with a hitchhiker keeper. This is the owner center pin support with just a little 4-inch swim bait. I really like the setup because it lets me work the swim bait like a jig, keep it weedless, or I can swim it back in like swim bait or a spinner bait. We did have a tiny fish come up and hit a lipless crankbait early in the morning, but that was when it was sitting still in the water and I was basically just suspending it, watching it on live scope. So the other thing we're going to have to take into consideration with our mechanical issues is we have to allow for a lot more time to get back to the ramp for weighing grass. That's the other reason why I'm fishing this area. I've got wood, I've got rock, and I've got grass. I've got everything to hold fish in multiple different scenarios and conditions. Good. Missed him. Keep it, but dang. So I just missed one off this rock bank. So, it was a pretty rough day out there. Ended up taking about four fish for about 8 pounds to win, so wasn't a great day overall. Second place was about 7 pounds. Third place was 2 pounds and some odd change with 1 fish. There were only 4 boats with fish out of probably about 8. So good news is, first tournament back, I tied. Bad news is that tie was for last place. So, yep. Ended up having prop issues, so I couldn't get on pad, which just completely derailed my plan of trying to go around, flip bushes and that. There's an area I wanted to fish, which I think might have been where the tournament was actually won. I couldn't really get there, again, due to boat issues. So, sometimes issues and you have to adapt, and unfortunately this time I didn't adapt as well as I could have. I was throwing a swim bait, and most of the day I had one short on that. Then I had another short that shook off at the boat on a lipless crankbait. I was fishing basically a riprap wall in the hot water arm the whole time. The fish I did get in the boat, it had been spawned out, and all water temperature was in the 70s, so I mean, it kind of is what it is. The team that won, I was fishing around them, so that makes me feel a little better. I don't know if that's where they caught their fish or not, but it always, I don't know if it makes you feel better or worse when you're around people that do well. And I guess that kind of makes it obvious that it is your lack of talent that day. But, alright. So, come back next week. We'll see what we can do. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Your subscriptions, likes, and views are helping me build this channel. And let's keep building it and see what we can do. Alright, catch you next week.